Hello everybody, it's Trix with Two Guys Gaming, and the man in the toilet is, well, I would hope most of you know him.
They don't know me. And I'm kind of busy here. I mean, can you pass the toilet paper?
No, we're out in space. You're just gonna have to let it leak out of your suit.
Ah, man. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Oh, ooh. Good thing that flushes automatically.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah, it's closed. We're good. We're good.
Okay. Well, if you guys can't tell, me and Tim are playing Space Engineers. Yeah.
This is Space Engineers?
Now, as you can see, we have the moon, and the Earth is down there. And you may be asking what this giant structure is that me and Tim are, well, what I'm hovering around now. Unfortunately, when we recorded us building this portion of it on the live stream, the content was corrupted when Twitch tried to export it, so we never captured it, besides it being on the stream and, well, not archiving properly. So, unfortunately, we lost the actual portion of us building it. So what that means is, we're going to quickly do a little bit of overview of what we did here, what's the plan, and what exactly this is. I guess, Tim, I'll let you take it away with what we're building.
Alright. Well, this is not the Death Star. So if you guys see this and you're like, wow, that's the Death Star. It's not the Death Star.
Unfortunately, we can't build circles in Space Engineers very well. Well, me and Tim suck at it. So
Yes, quite much. So I am currently standing on a tower. That's what we started out with the toilet. And the toilet is the cockpit for this giant ship that... No, I'm just kidding. We are building a prison. A wonderful prison. With, an environment for living, a crew quarters, a maximum security, a minimum security. And we're only like maybe 0.5% done. I think.
I wouldn't even call it 0.5, and this was just about an hour and a half of work.
Yes.
So obviously, streaming this isn't going to happen anymore, just because of the sheer amount of work that's going to have to go into it. So I think what me and Tim were thinking was kind of more of a time-lapse sort of episode building strategy thing, but
I agree.
We shall see where that goes. So, as far as everyone's concerned, this is going to be episode 1. So we're in the first wing of the prison that we're starting out with. What you see here in the corner was the demonstration building of how we're going to be doing cells. So this wing's going to have three floors of cells. 1, 2, 3. Three rows of cells stemming from the main support column off the main station middle. It's going to wrap around all the way around. The bottom floor is going to be reserved for showering and like other commodities, and obviously rooms will be built up in the middle, sections such as common rooms, showers, and all the amenities. So this wing will be totally self-sustaining. The only thing that would be necessary to be brought into this wing would be food.
Yes, food. Well, they don't need food, they can eat each other, right?
I guess. Now, I realized when we were building this is kind of the stereotypical, like, space future prison for Earth, and, that's exactly what it is. We're going to be building our take. Obviously, in reality, I would have this entire ship spinning, but we're not at that point yet. As you can tell, we only have just the demonstration part of the cells, which we'll head in right now. And since we built this on the stream, I have added in about 30 more mods, which will definitely round out the entirety of the ship as the mod menu loads. This is just the mods that I added since last time. Obviously, the most famous of them all being the toilet one, so we don't have to just have a fake chair. We can actually give the prisoners a nice little toilet.
Yeah, and if they're acrobatic enough, they can jump on top of the toilet, and then, they won't have a jetpack, but they can climb up here, and they have their little cubbyhole area that they can...
They can be antisocial up there.
Yeah.
Some of you may have seen this prism right up here quickly. What this is just kind of a rough draft of sort of a centralized, I don't want to say overseer, like guard tower for the wing. This is
like a control room.
Yeah, this needs to have a lot more done. I'm not sure if I really like the sort of all-glass prism theme. I liked it originally because they had a viewing angle of everywhere, but at the same time it's not really functionable, because all you can really put is a spinning chair on the end that goes like this, which really doesn't allow for any functionality or control options. So I think we'll come back to a rebuild of that at a later date. Possibly one built on a piston or two that will raise up and down.
Ooh, yes.
Now, one of the comments that we're probably going to hear is, why is it so big? The reason it's so big is, well, it was kind of a mistake originally. I meant to drag out these wings about 15 blocks, and I made them 33, not realizing it. So it became a mishap of accidents, and as we started building, we realized that it looked good. And
yeah.
That's just how it happened. Obviously, we realized this is light armor, which will be changed in the future. But at the same time, we're not worried about really destruction. It's more of a simulated build rather than a functional build.
And as we start working on it and getting the interior done, we'll also be working on the exterior, getting the heavy armor in the outer places. The interior will probably be the light armor, but the exterior, and they won't be flat like this either. We'll have air conditioners and solar panels and cabanas and no, maybe not cabanas, but
oh, I would love cabanas, but I don't think we could. Oh, that's the wrong version of Windows. So one of the mods that I want to mention quickly, and I will link the mod in the description to give the creator full credit to it, is this armored window mod, which I lost. Nope, that is the wrong block. The armored window mod, which I installed since the last time we were on this ship, and what it allows us to do is have these fantastic looking sort of prison windows, which open and close. So obviously that would be the control room's job, is would open up the cell blocks windows or close them, and that's how you would regulate time and sleep in the prison, because obviously with Space Engineers we don't have a proper day-night cycle without some heavy customization, which will definitely allow, if you set it to a timer block or an instant activation button or toggler, will definitely allow features in the future such as role-play prison. I'm going to come sit up here, and I think Tim's going to go around and sort of describe what each one of the wings is going to be about. I know we mentioned quickly about like a maximum security minimum, but the reason there's 4 wings, even though we're only having two prison wings, I think Tim had a little bit more detail.
Yes. All right, so he's up at the top there, or you are up at the top. So as you're looking towards my location, this wing down here is actually going to be a giant docking bay. We're going to have doors that'll open up, and people will be able to fly a ship into a certain area, and that'll be for prisoner transport, incoming and going. There'll be like a visiting shuttle bay, and there'll be like a military shuttle bay as well, I think, eventually. And those will have like the big floodlights and stuff, and you'll be able to dock a rather large military ship in here, no problem. As we move about, the center tower will actually have an elevator system of some sort, if we can figure out how to do that. And if not, it'll just have a lot of stairs. So you saw the first area of the prison area that we're working on, and I think that's going to be like Gen Pop area. Another area I'd like to, one of these other spires that I'm over at right now, I was thinking of doing like a heavy maximum security type prison area, where there's rooms with no windows, only a door. They're completely black inside. There's no lights, solitary confinement type stuff for the, the naughty people. And we can put them in there. and all they have is, you know, a toilet, and that's it. And even the toilet's black, if we can do that.
Yeah, you have to be careful with the toilet. They can commit suicide with it.
No. These toilets don't have water, and they have anti-hacking.
Hard enough.
Well, no, they have anti-hacking things and Hello Kitty plush cushions on them. So.
Oh, we're getting fancy.
Yeah. We got the Hello Kitty ones, you know, for all those Hello Kitty fans out there, like Jeremy. This wing here, I haven't really decided what to do. We talked about like living quarters for the crew and stuff, because obviously a space station this large, you're gonna have to have a lot of employees that work on it. You know, you got the maintenance guys, you got the guards, you have the the commanders, and and you have like probably their families might live with them too, so you're gonna have to make a living space for people to have more than one bed in their living area, with like bedrooms and kitchens and fireplaces that are just like fireplace inserts and stuff. So there's a lot of room for improvement in this area, depending on how big we make each room. Depends on how big or how much room we have in here. So that's generally the plan for the 4 areas that we have here. I don't know about the bottom of the tower. I was thinking of maybe adding something to the bottom of the tower that we would put like the large reactor in there, with a docking bay area where a ship can come in and load. It can like dock inside a little room, and that would be where it loads the uranium onto the station for power.
I think we're definitely going to have sort of a power center, like utility center for the elevator shaft and stuff like that. So that's definitely going to come up in conversation as we move forward with the build.
Definitely. Anything else that I may have missed?
I think that's it in a nutshell. So obviously, stay tuned to the channel, subscribe so you'll know when we're posting updates of this. We're going to try and hopefully do an update time-lapse of probably about 2 to 3 hours of building a week, but obviously that'll change depending on what the schedules are. So I thank you for your shared interest, especially in myself and Tim's channel, and especially with the Space Engineers build. It took a little bit of fighting to get Tim to actually switch to creative mode, but he never wants to go back to survival mode now.
I miss my asteroids, though.
Oh, boo-hoo. Just spawn one in.
Spawn one in? Okay. There, it's right there. It's big, white, and it's right behind you.
Ooh, I like it. So, thank you, everybody. It's been Trix and let Tim say his name. Ooh, Tim said his name. Yay, somebody finally did an outro properly.
What?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. So, thank you guys for tuning into the Space Engineers video. Obviously, stay tuned. I have no clue how many parts this is going to be. It could be
42
parts, or it could be 42, as Tim mentioned. So, other than that, bye!
Bye, everybody. Thank you.